Hey everybody, Mike Hansen, back with another Bite-Sized Tech Plus for Vintage Viewers video. The content in the video today stems from a very recent, very frustrating experience I had being sold to by what appeared to be a Gen Z sales team. By the end of the presentation, I had a bad taste in my mouth and sent them away with a definite no. So let's get into this video and you'll see what I want to talk about today. As background, I've worked successfully in sales and customer service for over 50 years, creating literally billions of dollars in revenue for my employers and well over $1 million in personal earnings in my career lifespan. I've had hundreds of referrals over the years and know empirically that my philosophies on sales work. But before we get into the meat of this talk, the video intends no offense to any particular generational group, but rather hopes to give some helpful hints in how to successfully present products or services to, in particular, baby boomers. And just a quick note here for perspective, the oldest Gen Xers turned 60 this year, so the generational landscape is changing quickly, and those selling products or services need to pay attention. Most sales folks today have been given a process and a script by their employers, and that's all well and good if it's a good script and a good process, but unfortunately, that's seldom the case. The scripts and processes are normally based on a narrow set of predictive assumptions. The one-size-fits-all approach may succeed sometimes, but for the most part is a distinct turnoff for us baby boomers and older Gen Xers. We grew up in a time where we were taught to distrust authority and, by extension, anyone who's trying to sell products, services, or ideas to us. We are not the omni-trusting greatest generation about whom you are always reading cautionary tales of them being defrauded and scammed. We don't trust that easily. If you'd like to successfully work with baby boomers to provide products or services, let's start with the don'ts. The big don't is don't make assumptions about me. From that, all the other don'ts flow. Number one, the folks that I referenced above assumed, based on what, I don't know, a well-off financial situation. They even voiced it, which immediately set off alarm bells that maybe I would be overcharged based on that assumption. Number two, don't assume you know what I want. Based on the assumption above, the sales team pushed the highest cost options with no other alternatives presented. Number three, don't assume you know how much I want to spend. Get that clear at the outset by asking me. That will save you time and effort. Number four, don't assume you know me just by looking at me or my surroundings. Misread personal observations can destroy trust immediately. Number five, don't assume you need to take a long time establishing rapport. A little goes a long way, and you're here to put your product or service in its best light, not to be my best friend. Number six, don't assume what your profit margin should be. This gets in the way of doing your real job, which is presenting your product or service in such a way that gives me the information I need to be able to make an informed decision. Number seven, don't assume what I already know about your product or service. I've likely done a ton of research before you even got the call from me to make an appointment. A lecture about things I need to know before you ask me what I know will turn me off faster than anything. And last, number eight, don't assume I want to bargain with you. I don't. I want your best foot forward from the outset. Remember the item about research? I've already comparison shopped, and any BS at this juncture will likely end up in a firm no. Now for the do's. Number one, get to the point quickly and remember, you're not here to sell me. You're here to present a product or a service I'm interested in obtaining. Number two, ask me what I'm expecting from your product or service. Once you know this for certain, you can present me with the appropriate options. Number 3, talk to me about what I want to spend. If what I'm looking for sounds unreasonable, it will give you an opportunity to bow out before you spend too much time and energy. Not everyone is an appropriate customer. Number 4, after going through the above do's, give me the firm details that I can count on. And if there are things that may be variable, provide some solid details on what those might be. Vagueness is poison when working with me in a transaction. Number 5, and finally, although it's a much overused expression, underpromise and overdeliver. This will make me a valued return customer every single time. In conclusion, achieving sales success with baby boomers comes down to one main idea, and that is the establishment of trust. But in order to establish trust, you need 3 things. 1, respect. 2, knowledge. And 3, solid follow-through. Remember, trust is hard won and easily destroyed. So if you found this video helpful, please click the like button and please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments, suggestions, recommendations for future videos along these same lines, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching today and have a great day.